Neha ma'am, hello. Priya, welcome to the Insta Live. Priya, life coach, hello. Learning life as a mom, welcome to the live. Ansh Bela, welcome. So how are you all? How are you all doing? How is life going for all of you? Just write one word in the chat box or the comments. Right now, how's the day going? How are you feeling now? Style, Raja Rajeshwari, hello. Sobhagyam, hello, welcome. Reset with Rakhi official, welcome. So are you excited for today? Just write why or excited in the chat box. Doing good, super awesome. Great to have you here. So just write down excited in the chat box if you're excited for our next guest for today, who is Priya. She's a life coach. She is author. Super excited for the session. Super awesome. Great as meeting a sweet girl in daily routine. Super awesome. Thank you so much. So now today's guest, today is our 5th day for the series called Creating a History That Never Existed, and I'm sure you have already heard this name, Priya. And you know what? She's a life coach, she's an author, a motivational speaker, internationally certified life coach, and she's helping millions of women reinvent their life. So, how many of you are ready today to reinvent your life? You know why? Because until and unless you are not going to unlearn the things which doesn't matter, and you don't put on the positive seeds in your mind, then it won't be beneficial for you to thrive in your 2023. Priya is a sweetheart, and thank you for getting her live on your show. Yes, I know she's just a transformational personality, and you know what? In just a moment, I'm going to welcome her. So just give that love emoticons in the chat box, because once she comes on the screen, the magic you will itself start to feel in your heart. So just a moment, I'm going to on giving those love emoticons in the chat box. Life coach Meenal, Devut, Chitra. Yes. Hello.
Hi Gagi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. So how are you doing? All good?
Yes, so thank you. First of all, thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to host you. It's such an honor to be with you on the show. You are just magical. When it comes to your energy level, it comes to your work, the work that you do on a daily basis. I keep seeing the consistency that you are having. Really, hats off to you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is mine. Actually, I feel so grateful for this moment, Gagi. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much, and welcome to all of you for joining this amazing live with the one and only Priya ma'am. So the first question, before I get into the Q&A session, all of you please give those love emoticons to her, because she just deserves it. So just give all your heart out and just listen to us, listen to the golden nuggets that she shares. So welcome to
Thank you
all of
so
you.
much. Thank you so much for joining. I just wanted to thank everyone for joining me.
Yes. So my first question to you is basically what was that inspiring moment, or what was that tipping point in your life which actually gave you this path to helping women from a homemaker to a life coach? What was the journey of yours?
Yeah, sure. The thing is, say from my childhood, I was I just want to do something, but that something I doesn't know what it is. Always one question which will be haunting my mind is Priya, you have to do something. You have to do something. You have to be an inspiration to so many women. You are not a normal woman. But the thing is, as I grown up, I was pampered, and my parents were you have to be safely, you have to get married, you have to be in a family. working is not our thing. Then after some time, like I got married. Yes, I got like after marriage, like got kids. Everything is fine, but still that question, no, it was keep on like following me. It was when I was cooking, I was doing so many things, but still like what actually you are going to do? This is what you. So Priya, who are you? That question actually like it only that helped me to find myself actually. So what I thought is okay, I just explored so many things. Like I was doing so many business from home and I was just learning new things, but still something is missing. That puzzle is missing. Some puzzle is missing. Then I thought like okay, I have to take a help from a coach. Before that, I went to a RJ workshop. Like I thought, like I'll be talking so well, so that I can just go and talk in a radio. Then I thought, like, oh no, for homemaker, radio jockey is not also not a correct place because they have a age criteria where like till 25 years only you can be an RJ. Because I was into marriage, like it's been 30 years, I couldn't get into RJ thing. So I thought, like, okay, I have to find a mentor. Then I found Pooja ma'am, like I went to her office, then I took help for me. Then she said, like, Priya, you are doing this for so many years, you have to be a life coach. That moment actually gave me a spark because that is what I was searching for so many years. Because people will come and tell their story to me, but I don't know what actually why they are telling to me. But I will be like giving some solution. After some time, they'll be coming and telling, Priya, what you said on that day actually really worked. And I was so happy doing that. Then I was like, okay. When Pooja ma'am said, like, I thought it's instantly, I said, like, this is what I want. Then I worked on myself. Then I finished the certification. Then I started working, helping women. The thing is, because that I've gone through in life as a homemaker, I was thinking, like, what I have to do next. Then I thought, like, okay, how many women will be like this, searching for their passion and purpose in life, but they don't know how to get a help. Then I thought, like, I have to be a inspiration influencer for them. Like they have to get a help. So that's where like my Instagram page has been started. Then I became a coach. Everything has happened after that only.
Wow, if all of you are inspired by her journey, like I too got goosebumps while listening to you. And if all of you are inspired from her story, please write inspired in the comment section because she's just amazing. Finally, you found it, ma'am. Yes, Ayurvedic healing touch. So super awesome. It was like the hit was like when you asked yourself, who am I? So based on this only, I just want to ask you, like, when people or basically when women are starting their journey, they mostly, what I have personally observed is women, they try to fit in every single time. So fit
Yes.
in every single design. So like suppose if the husband is saying something, she's going to say yes. If someone like friend, family members, anyone is saying, she's just going to say yes and do everything to make that person feel special and happy. But in the process of fitting in, sometimes she only doesn't know who she is. So basically, my question is like, how can a woman stop this journey of fitting and start to find herself?
So first thing that as a woman she has to learn to say no, because especially women know what they will do is they will say yes for everything because they have the fear of saying no. If like they think that if we say no, then we'll be the bad women or they will be the bad wife or a mother or like daughter-in-law, so they don't say no. So first they have to say no, no matter what. If they feel like saying no, please say no. Because we try to fit in different places. For example, like we are an orange, then we try to be a mango, or else like we try to be an apple, but that is not us actually. For saying yes for the people, we do all those things. So the first thing they have to do is they have to learn to say no. That will be the best thing what they can do it for themselves.
Super awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. All of you in the chat box, please write down, I am going to say no from now. So these are all some kind of short affirmations that we are going to practice during the live. And based on this question only, like sometimes, saying no also becomes very difficult because we start to feel what if other person starts to feel bad? What if they start to feel I don't care, but that's not actually the truth. So my question is like, how can she just say no without feeling that guilt within her?
Yeah, please. Like first, she has to feel that. See, saying no is really hard. It's really hard. That is, it's not actually easy. If you say no 10 times, no, you will feel like, oh my God, I can't do this. It's really hard. But the thing is, because you are not saying no, at that moment you are hurting yourself. First, we have to respect ourselves first. Like before saying yes to someone, you should, in that process, you should not hurt yourself. So when you feel like saying no, just you can communicate in a better way. It's not like saying no immediately, but you can say that like it's hurting me somewhere, like it's really hard, I can't do this because of this. I'm getting this kind of emotion. You can just communicate in a better way. That really helps. Instead of saying a direct no, you can just communicate in a nice manner so that like they won't also get hurt. It should be in a smoother way. Both should not get hurt. So that's what I feel.
Okay, so it's like a win-win game. So the
Yes.
woman should also not feel that guilt within her, and if she feels, she can compensate it later. And the person who is like whom she is saying no, that also shouldn't feel like kind of bad. So both should be in the win-win state. So
Yes.
all of you who are joining, welcome and just be here. Thank you so much for staying with us, because it's not only for us that you are here, but you are also for your own growth. Hats off to you, salute you, and just write down in the chat box or comment section win win, as so amazingly said by Priya ma'am. Learn mango or orange. Ayurvedic healing touch. Yes, super awesome. And before I move on to the next question, all of you, please, if you have any questions, just feel free to write them in the comment section, and we would be happy to like answer it. So, thank you so much for like answering these questions in such a beautiful way. Now, my next question to you is like, what according to you, like how this financial independence is important for a woman?
Yeah, that is actually a good question because financial independence is so important to each woman. Because when what the parents think is like they have to get married, then life is sorted, they have reached their destiny. But the thing is like if they don't have financial independence, first thing is they will not have that confidence. In the beginning, it's really hard to ask something to the new person, like they are getting into a new family after marriage. It will be really hard to ask for things. And also they will, what women, what they will think is we should not ask from the parent side also, because we are into husband's home. We should not ask them because they will feel bad about them. So they can't even ask the husband also, they can't even ask their parents also. It's a difficult situation. And also the financial independence will give lot of confidence in her. If the marriage doesn't work also, she can just earn by herself and she can move on if she want. Because I know women, they face lot of physical abuse, they have lot of like bad relationship because they don't have financial independence. They are staying in that same family and they are worrying, they are thinking that I don't have financial independence, that's why I'm not getting out of this relationship. So whosoever it may be, like they need a financial independence, especially for homemakers, because they do 24 into 7, they work for the family, but still they ask like what you have done specially in the family. And they don't have the choice of choosing something for themselves. If they want to choose something, what they will ask is like, okay, what are you going to do with this? Like you will only know when you earn the money. They will be getting all those things, but if they have a financial independence, they can happily go and get what they really want. If they want to learn, they can learn something. They don't want to ask someone or depend on someone to do something for themselves, right? I'm not saying that getting into a family or like being a homemaker is a bad thing, but financial independence will give you like it will be like a confidence. It will be like it will give you a different energy. Like she will be happy. When the woman is happy, the family will also be a happy place. So that like she really needs a financial independence according to me, because what I have gone through and what I have seen in life, I have heard so many stories also. So financial independence is must, especially for the girl child. It's really must.
Super awesome. Thank you so much. To all of you who are listening to us, please write in the chat box financial freedom, or just write down ILF, that is I love freedom. Because this concept of financial freedom or financial independence, if every woman's like gets to learn, she's going to be just like a magic because she doesn't have to depend on anyone for her own dreams. So we have a question here from Reset with Rakhi Official. How did you transform from homemaker to successful life coach? So this is the question. Like it's based on the story only. So if you want to tell it again, you can.
Yeah, sure. I will just tell it again. So, like, I was a homemaker for 10 years. Then, like, from my childhood, I was thinking of like doing something, and I just wanted to be a inspiration to so many women, but I don't know what. I was just doing so many things. I was doing so many business, but still, one question which was actually like following me throughout my life is like, okay, Priya, what is your purpose? What you like? What you really you are in this earth for? What is the real purpose you are doing for yourself? Then I thought like, oh, I have to do something. Then I went for an RJ workshop, like where I thought like I love to talk and also love to listen to people. Then that doesn't work because of the age category, because till 25 years only they can be a RJ. I thought like, what? A homemaker cannot be a RJ. This has to be changed. And then I thought like, okay, one person through my friend in the RJ workshop, she was talking about Pooja ma'am. Then I went to her office. I met her. I found my passion first. Then I worked on myself. Then okay, I thought like Pooja ma'am said like, okay, Priya, you are a born life coach. That spark changed me everything. Like, oh, I really want to do this because I have gone through so many things in life. I have gained a lot of experience, but I was wondering how women are facing all those things. They really need help. If someone is wondering what is their purpose, I have to help them. I have to say, hey, I have gone through something like this. You just come, we can find what your purpose is. So this profession, I really loved it. So then my journey has started. From the day one, I took it so seriously. Because of that, everything is happening. So this is my short story.
I just want to salute you and all of you in the chat box. Please
Thank you
write
so
in
much.
the like comment section. I salute you, Priya, because it's just a kind of honor and respect and love that we all are giving to you because of the golden nuggets that you are sharing with so much like of value and love. So, like my next question is basically related. Like when someone most of like it's very common cases like people girls or women, they kind of sometimes they go through abuse, physical abuse in their lives. And when it comes to transforming their lives, or when it comes to just changing or taking a step ahead or taking a stand for their life, sometimes that woman also, that girl also is so scared that she feels, what, I can't do it, because all the limiting beliefs, all those past moments of that physical abuse, they come to her. So like I just want to ask you, like, for those women, how they can start to inspire them or motivate them to just push through all the challenges that happen in their life.
So yes, I just wanted to first we have to like educate the parents to just handle a girl child, because now the girl child, they have lot of maturity and they know what they are doing. But the parent side, what they feel is they are the marriage product. They have to get married, they have to settle, they have to have kids. That's the mindset actually they are seeing. But the thing is like they should have their own financial independence. They should have their own education. And also like if they are doing something, what as a parent they will do is, please don't do this won't work for you, this is not right for you. They will decide everything for them. But the thing is, we have to give space to them. We have to be super friendly to them. We have to give them the space to communicate, and also we have to have a healthy communication with our kids, so that when they really want to do something, they can just communicate with us. And also we have to support them instead of saying you can't do it. If we say you can do it, they can do wonders, right? So we have to change this, because from my childhood I have faced this thing that they will always say you can't do this. That moment, like whatever confidence I had, it will just fall off, and I feel like no, I can't really do this because my parents itself saying this. So please change that perspective, because your kids can do wonders if you give them some hope and support from your side. If you believe in them, if the world is against them also, if you believe in them, they can do wonders. So especially for the girl child, please don't think them as a marriage product or they are born to do this only. No, they are like they want to do wonders in life. So as a parent, as a husband or a family member, you have to support them so that they can go through the journey in a smoother way. Because for a girl child doing something, it's really hard because they have to see so many things, they have to cross so many questions, and then they have to support themselves on the journey and they have to do something. So please, if you have a girl child or if you are into a family like a woman is struggling to do something, please support them, please don't demotivate them. That's my special request from my side.
So it's all about like creating a safe space for anyone, like not even a girl, but also for a boy. So it's all about, creating a safe space. So all of you listening, please write in the chat box, safe space. You are right, Priya. Great, super awesome. So you know why? Because the more someone can be like connected and clearly communicate, like the more they can clearly communicate to you, the better it will be for them, that they just clear out what all just makes their heart feel heavy. So thank you so much for explaining this concept of safe space so beautifully. And like if suppose any one of you has any questions, please write them in the chat box, and like we would be happy to answer. And now my next question to you is based on relationships. So, I have heard that the quality of your life depends on the quality of your relationships. So, I just want to ask you, is there any like tips that you would like to give us to improve or work on our relationships or bonds?
Yes, sure. Like the thing is, like first, like when you ask me about a relationship, first thing is so important is communication. You have to communicate in a better way, and also like you have to like support each other on the journey. It should be like you should be in a, like 50-50 stage. Like, you should not feel like I am the bigger one or you are the like bigger one. Nothing like that. It should be like in a friendly manner. There should be a space to just communicate things, like if there's something is going wrong, they can come and communicate in a better way, because relationship we always have our own myths, like they will be thinking like this, they will only say no, they will not support, so we all imagine so many things. What we forget is we don't communicate with the correct person. We'll be keep on complaining with other person, but we don't communicate with the direct person who is actually the person we are into. So the thing is, when you communicate with them, you can just ask for a time, like every day spend some time with them, communicate what you are feeling and also give respect to their feelings, so the communication will be in a better way. Because we most of the time what we will think is our feelings is the first priority, and we don't think about what other people think. We always complain and blame about them, and then we'll say like we'll be in the victim mode, that it has happened, because of him I have gone through this, because of this I have gone through this. But what we forget is we didn't communicate to them that it's really hurting me, or I really want this in my life. Nothing we would have saying to them, but we always complain. So in a relationship, you have to stop complaining, blaming, or making excuses. What you can do is just communicate in a better way and also respect each other's feeling, so that the relationship will be in a beautiful way.
Awesome. So the first tip for improving your relationships is all about clear communication, and I do agree with you. You know why? Because all of us at some point, I also like before getting into all of these concepts of life coaching, I always used to expect my friend, my parents, everyone in my family to be mind readers. They must be knowing now what I feel, like if suppose someone has hurt me, my friend has not picked up my call and that's why I'm feeling hurt. So I used to just believe they must be knowing that I'm hurt, but still they are not calling me again. So that used to just create more and more anger within me, and that used to be like just ruin the whole relationship. So this is the like you have correctly mentioned it. Thank you so much, and all of you listening to us, please write in the comment section CC, that is clear communication, if you are ready to just leave this limiting belief of being a like expecting someone to be a mind reader, and just going on a path where you can like clearly communicate to the person. So now we have one question from Subhagyam. So she is asking like, what are the opportunities there homemakers transfer to entrepreneurs? Did you get the question?
Yes, I got the
Oh,
question. So the first thing is, first they have to be ready for that. Like, see, we should not be like someone is doing for that. I just want to do. No, you have to have a clear clarity whether you really need it, because I don't say like every homemaker need a financial independence, because I know really some families they respect the women in a better way. They give equal rights. They can spend as much they feel like. They don't have any problem in that. But the thing is, for some women it will be like they have to beg, they have to ask, they have to convince. So many things were there to get something for themselves. But if you are ready, like if you feel like, no, like my family is sorted, my kids are grown up, I really want to do something, because that if I do something, then that's where my confidence is. Then you can just find a coach, you can just start working on yourself. Because as a homemaker, suddenly if you were like, oh, I really want to be a big businesswoman, it won't happen in a day. First you have to see where is the exact stage you are in, and then you have to see how you can do it, like what path you can choose. Because for especially for a homemaker, we feel like for 5 years or 6 years we are into family. After some time we feel like it's a big gap, so they'll be wondering what profession I have to choose. So just find a coach, just found out your passion, then work on yourself, then you can just choose the journey. But only one thing I really want to say is, because I have been go through this, because I thought like homemaker cannot do anything in life. Especially for me, I thought like, okay, only kitchen, cooking, and also like I can do a catering business. Other than that, I can't do anything in life. But my perspective has been totally changed, because I went and just found a mentor for me. I worked on myself. Then my perspective has been changed. So we will be holding a lot of limiting beliefs, and we'll be having a lot of resistance that won't allow us to do something beyond. It will put you in a box, and they will say you can only do this, you can't do that. So just find someone who can just see beyond yourself, then they will help you to do what you can really want to do.
amazing. So it's like all about the magic lies in finding that real person who can see you beyond what you see in your own self. So you like suppose you might be doubting yourself today, but find a coach, find a mentor with whom you resonate with, जो आपको like he or she watches you from that eyes, that you know what she can do much, like she can go a longer way. So it's all about finding that mentor. So thank you so much for answering that. We have one more question from Rakshita. So like she's asking, I have gone through some failure recently. I handle my emotions, but my parents and surroundings are hurting me so much with their emotional stuff. So how to handle it?
So yes, as I said before, parents they have to just understand the kids' mindset, because most of the time we feel like they like once they have attended teen, we think that they have to be in a matured way. They should understand everything, and also like once we communicate to them like this is really hurting me, they don't understand. Sometimes what they will do is what whenever they feel like they will say the same thing to them, and they will hurt them. So what I recommend is just believe in yourself, just help yourself on this journey. It's really hard when someone is really hurting you again and again. But the thing is, when you believe in yourself, when you really feel like these things will change one day. Now they can't understand my perspective, because like I don't communicate with them. They can't really understand my perspective. So the thing is, whatever they do, it's totally fine. But I'm just going to believe in myself. I have to cross this path. This is not a destiny, actually. That is a temporary place. Like once, like after some time, if she looks back, it will be like how I have gone through this much in life, so I'm really a stronger person. So think this as a taking as a lesson. So it's just a lesson for me. I'm just going to learn through this. If you want, you can just communicate to your parents, so that they can try to understand you. But if you communicated a lot of times, they are not understanding you, totally fine. You just believe in yourself. One day they will say like, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so just believe in yourself.
Just believe in yourself and do it. And you know what? The world, like when you are going to show them the real you, the real magic that you are made of, the world, the people itself will start to follow your path that you are carrying. So it's all about just believing in yourself. Thank you so much for just answering these questions. Like, you are just magic. Your energy is super awesome. So
Thank you so much.
please write in the chat box, all of you, I believe in myself with that love emoticon. So now, getting back to our question, like this was my personal question. Like, when you started, what were your personal challenges that you had? Like, were there any self doubts, judgments that you might have faced, or criticism from someone that you can't do it? Anything like that?
Yes, like I have faced a lot of things. The thing is, first, because I was a homemaker, no one has believed that I will do, like I will have a profession for myself. And also, like people thought like I'm just going to waste money. I'm not going to do any wonders in life. But the thing is, I believed in myself. That's what I said to that person. Because when you believe in yourself, because the world will be against you for some time. Like it may happen, but when you believe in yourself, no, like if you are so strong on your belief, things will automatically change. Because when people said, no Priya, you can't do this, you are not so good at maths, when we really want to do something, at that moment only family members or people around you will say all those negative things about you. They won't say the positive things, because they feel like they are carrying us so much. That care itself became our demotivation sometimes. That they will say like, Priya, you can't do this, don't waste the money, because you are not good at maths, because you are not so good at English. So many things they were saying, but only one thing I did is I believed in myself. No matter what, I'm not good at English, fine, I'm a homemaker, that is fine. Like I was no good at maths, that is also fine. People sometimes they feel like I don't have a mind also, like I don't have a brain also. Totally fine, yes, I don't have a brain, but I will prove you one day like what and all you have said, everything is wrong. After I did some things, the same people who said I can't do it, they came and say, Priya, I'm so proud of you, because like I know on that day itself, like you will do all those things. That is the proud moment. People will say all those things. You have to take that as a negative fuel. You should not sit in the same place where when someone says something, you should not believe them. Because when someone says, hey, you have a green hair, we don't see our hair. We will always be like, hey, I don't have a green hair. Yeah, I know. Same like that, you should be like, okay, I know about myself, I can do better in life. So when you believe, no, whatever they say, it won't get into your mind. So you have to believe in yourself. That is the only thing you can reach success.
Can we all give a heart to her in the comment section, because the golden nuggets, the value, like all the things that you are sharing, I know, I can guarantee that it's going to impact all of us here. So thank you so much for doing what you do. And like, my next question to you is basically, it said that we all are going on a path where we are striving to climb some kind of mountain in our life. So this mountain can be either in our career or anything that we are like, we want this the most in our life. So this journey, when you are going to the top, it's always going to be alone for some time, because you need to steal out some time from other people to just spend time with you to reinvent yourself. So basically, my question is, like, how to deal with this isolation when we go on this path. And people who are very close to us, like when I started, and even still I receive such kind of comments from my friends, from my family members, that you are so always busy now. तुमसे like whenever we call you this or this, you are doing something. So basically, two questions are there. Sorry if I mixed up. Like the first is how to deal with this isolation for some time, because this isolation is also very difficult to cope up. And the second thing is how to deal with this, like when people say you are always busy, you don't have even time for me. So this is the question.
So for this, I just wanted to say, like the butterfly, as a caterpillar, it will go for isolation for some time as a pupa. Then it will come out like a beautiful butterfly, right? So I always feel like that isolation is must for people, because when we are with people, no, we don't think about ourselves. When you go to that isolation mode, that's where you work on yourself. That's where you know your own value. That's where you know your real worth. If sometimes, no, we all have this time in our life, like where people will ditch us, people will be like, they will be betray us, they will hurt us, so many things will happen. That moment you will be in an isolation from where you will grow. When you are around with people all the time, it will be like you are giving more energy to them, not to you. When you are isolated at that moment, you will give 100% energy on yourself so that you will grow in life. Right? So, for all, isolation is must for some time so that they can see what the special quality or a special gift they have in their life so that they work on themselves. Because I'm the best example for that, because 30 years I was just giving to people. I was just working for them. I'm just making them happy. In the process, I lost my happiness. In the process, I don't know what I have to do next. When I went to an isolation, that's where my profession has started. So I always feel isolation is must to people who feel like they want to do something in life. If you are isolated now, please be happy. Just enjoy the moment, because you're just going to become a beautiful butterfly one day.
Wow, so like I don't have any words to express what I'm feeling after listening to you. Awesome question. I also was having isolation doubt. I hope Jagannath sir, you have got your answer too, as I also got mine. So my next question is like basically your energy is super awesome, but when you are going most of us, we actually by the lunchtime we start to have those feelings of fatigue, tiredness. We don't have any energy. We start to feel sad or some kind of sad. Some people feel that they don't want to just carry this luggage of life anymore. All of these things start to happen. So basically, is there any routine that you yourself follow in order to just maintain your energy on a every single day basis? Because by listening to you we are getting your energy, but the problem is after your session some people are going to get back into that simple zone or the ordinary level. So basically, how did you transform yourself from ordinary to extraordinary, the basic routine or rituals you do?
Yeah. So I always feel, no, say whenever people, like whenever someone says like I want to be super energy 24 into 7, that is actually really not possible, because we are human being by the end. We are not programmed robot or something. But what I will do is like from like for the energy which I have is because I do what I love. First thing, you have to choose like what you really love to do. Or else, no, Priya, like how I got a job but I don't love my job. But how then I can't change my job also. For that, what I can do? Love the job for temporary thing. Make it as a temporary crush. Just love yourself. Just get motivated. So when you love something, you will do it in a better way, right? When you hate something, you can't do anything. And also in the morning, what I will do is I will thank each and everything what I am going to do in the morning. For example, morning to night, what and all I am going to do in a day, I will thank before itself, so that it's a success or a failure, I have thanked already. So morning gratitude works like a magic, like where you can just thank. For example, today you are going for a meeting. That is an important meeting. You really wanted the meeting to be in a successful manner. So that what you can do is morning itself you can just write. I feel so grateful that my meeting has went in a successful manner. Even when the meeting didn't work well, you have thanked in the morning itself, so you won't drain your energy. You will feel like, okay, I have done my best. It's not going to affect me. I have already thanked it for. So have gratitude for everything. So just love what you do so that you can do it in a better, the best way.
Awesome, superb. Thank you so much. So, two tips she has shared. First, do what you love, because once you fall in the work that you do on a every single day basis, automatically your energy will start to go on a high level. And the second thing is gratitude is a must. Gratitude is what made me today, because I cannot forget the days when I used to do gratitude in order to motivate myself. And it's all like once you get consistent, there will be no day that you're not going to pick out your diary or register and write this gratitude. So thank you so much for these wonderful tips. And one of the questions that I want to ask is like, as 2023 is near, and we all are preparing for our vision board. Some of us are preparing for our, every plan, like every plan for the month in 2023. So, are there any tips that you would like to give us for having the best year of our life, like to create it the best year 2023? So, this is the question.
Yes, have a vision board and also do your goal setting. Like just create your goal. Like January 1st, just write what and all 10 things what you really need in 2023. You can write and just make it a small, it may be a small goal also, but write it down. What we think is I have that in mind why I want to write, but just write it out. So when you write, no, you will be like, it will be like register on your subconscious mind automatically, so it will boost your energy to do that. It doesn't mean like I have written a goal so I have to do no matter what. It will happen, but for that you have to write. You should have the clarity that, oh, I need all those things, these 10 things I wanted to do it in 2023. So when you plan your year ahead, it will be like a beautiful journey. If you feel like, oh, what I am going to do 2023, what all people will do is January 1st, they will have their like they will write their goals. They will do everything in a very energetic manner. After 10 days, they will be like, okay, it's the same day like every day. So when you write it down, when you daily, if you can just see what you really want to achieve. Like you can just do a vision board. You can watch. You can do affirmation so that it will really help to achieve what you really want. Because I believe in that. When I wrote my goal on 2020 or 2021, at that time I never believed that I will be in that place, but I wrote and I envisioned that like it will happen. So it happened. So people who are thinking, oh, what is this, like if we write it will happen, if you write it will happen. So I have that proof with me because I have homemaker to a life coach. It happened because of the gratitude I had, and also the plan I had, and the goal setting I have done for years. It worked like a magic. So do that.
Awesome. So, if all of you are committed to having your own beautiful diary or anything in which you are just going to start writing, no matter whether it is possible or not, that we are not focused on. But just allow yourself to dream big. Why not? Just allow yourself to write down what all comes to your mind. Don't let your resistance stop you. Just keep on writing. And what if it comes true in 2023? So just have this approach of what if it comes true, and then everything is going to be like simply awesome. So although we have shared a lot of messages, like you have shared a lot of golden nuggets to all of us, but still, like, I just want to ask you one more question. Is there any last best message like that you would like to give to all of us, the last one message?
So yes, so I always follow. I always tell my clients, and also whenever like I meet a people, I will say like you should have this 3C in your life. Okay, so the clarity in what you are going to do, and like the confidence for that. Like I really wanted to do something, you should have that confidence, and also you should have that courage to do. When you have that courage, for taking a step, the wonders will happen. When you are in the comfort zone, nothing is going to happen. So please have this 3C in your life. What you are going to do, for that you have to have a clarity and that confidence. Like no matter what people say about you, whatever they put on yourself, they will say negative things about you. They will not motivate you. Don't worry about that. Have that self confidence, and also have that like courage to take a step. So this 3C is so important, and also especially for women, I feel like whichever state you are, if you are not financially independent, please just go and find your passion. Don't tell all the lies which you are telling to yourself, like I have to lose weight to do something, I have to become more beauty, I have to, like someone has to come and just change my life. This is not going to happen. You just hold your hand, just get up from the place what lies you are telling to yourself. Just go and find your passion. You're earning a small amount of money is also fine, but it will give you a lot of confidence. So you will motivate other women to do the same. So when a woman reaches success, it's really a best thing, because it will motivate other women also to do the same. After seeing me, so many people have started their profession, they have started their career. So that is I feel like that is my real success, right? So you have to find your passion. For the men also, like they for the men they do a lot of things, and they are working for the family, they are working for the women and kids. I know there are a lot of men who really respect the women, and also they give all the facilities and luxury to the women. I am just giving hats off to them, because they, without their support, they can't do anything. But still somewhere, like women are like, they can't do anything because of the family or because of the man he has. For them, like, they need a financial independence. So please find your passion, please be financially independent, so that you will be in a better place.
Awesome. So, can we all give a huge round of applause? Thank you so much for the love that you are sharing, like the love emoticons that all of you are giving for her. So, also, like, just one last thing I want to ask. If, let's say, someone wants to join you, like, how can they join you? Although the link will be put up in my story, but still, like, any program, any entrance program is there for them to join you?
No, I do one-to-one coaching. Like, I have my website, like, where they can just go and book their appointment on my website. And also, like, I'm doing a group session where 10 people will be there for a woman, like 10 women who feels like they want to be more confident and they want to find their real potential. Then that's going to be a 1 month program. But one-to-one coaching, that website, they can just go and book their appointment in the website, so that the team will contact them and they'll fix a clarity call with me. The clarity call is completely free. After that, if we feel like we are the perfect match, then we will be starting working together. So that's
Super.
what I.
So all of you, action steps, please write down, because you know what? Every single session of ours, it ends with an action step. And in my room, if you are, then you know you can't escape from the action step. So the first is check the story, follow her. She's just super awesome. When you're going to follow her, automatically every single day that inspiration will start to come. Second thing, in my story, I will put the website link, book a free appointment, and then start your journey towards her, like with her. So, thank you so much, Priya ma'am, for actually giving me that opportunity for hosting you. You are simply awesome. Thank you so much for all the golden nuggets that you shared, and we all know that we are going to implement it and will make you proud. So, all of you, please write down thank you with that love emoticon.
Thank you so much, Gargi, for like what you are doing. I feel so grateful for this opportunity, because you are younger, but I feel like you are so matured in mindset. And I really wanted to just like give you a hats off, because in this age, the maturity you have, the commitment, the consistency you have, it's next level. So I really get inspired each and every day by looking at you. So I feel like so we have to be like more energetic to compete with her. So thanks for giving that energy, and also you are going to be a true inspiration for so many teenagers who really want to do something in life. So especially, like, it's going to be a longer journey, but still it's going to be a successful journey for you, because Gagi, you are going to make wonders in life. So I feel so grateful to just take this opportunity. I really wanted to thank you for that. So keep doing what you are doing. Just rock it.
Thank you so much. Means a lot, and coming this from you is always an honor. So, and thank you so much, all of you, for, like, people like you are the ones who inspire me the most. So, if you were not here with us, then we only would be talking to each other. But if you are here, let me salute you, the commitment. Though I don't know you, like, you follow me, and you're not just a follower on my, on our profiles. You're basically our own Insta family, as we call. So basically, thank you so much for being a part of our family, and thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me that opportunity. Meet you tomorrow with our like fifth guest for this show, Premika Thakur, and
Yeah, thank you
let's just
so much
rock
for
it.
like all for watching the live and putting the heart emoji and the love you pour in. Thank you so much for joining the live.
Yes,
Bye.
thank
Take care.
you.
Be
Bye.
happy. Bye. Take care.